Like I just sat down at my desk when that message came through. I recorded a funny video at the 7-Eleven, but Discord's like, oh, get nitro, fucking piss boy.
Oh, was it quote unquote too big?
Yeah,
fucking
it's
stupid.
too big. It's like fucking 10 megabytes.
Post it to Twitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it to Twitter.
I'm recording by the way.
Yeah, so am I. I also took a picture of this. Oh, this isn't too big. That's good. It's gonna upload. Yeah, there it is. It's like, oh, my local supermarket's going ham this year, giving out fucking gourds and shit.
Oh shit, free gourd.
I think there's an avocado in there.
There might be.
Look at all the gourds.
Oh god.
I've had a full ass week.
Fucking week.
Full of poop, piss, and carnage.
Oh, finally. You get to experience the joys of poo-poo pee-pee caca doo-doo.
I didn't have to clean any. But I nearly shit myself at one point.
Nearly.
I actually sharted twice this week. And unfortunately, both times were when I was asleep. So I woke up in fucking boxes just full of caca. I have so much laundry to do.
Oh boy.
What the fuck's in my pot? Oh, uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh?
Okay, so I like to reiterate that I am not a criminal. So when I went to 7-Eleven to grab my coffee, I think I accidentally stole a protein cookie.
Oh,
whoops!
How do you accidentally steal a cookie?
I grabbed it off the shelf, and while I was I know now. When I was trying to find my fucking what's it called, my debit card, I guess I just put this cookie in my pocket. While digging through another pocket to find my debit card, I'm like, and then I forgot to take it back out. Whoops.
Oh my god.
How do you do that?
Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of DipShips. I almost said another exciting dip of ships.
Another dip of ships.
We're all doing great today. We're all doing fantastic. I, as always, am your host, Captain Calamity Carl, and joining me, as always, my good co-hosts, Rear Admiral PM.
I've been awake for half an hour.
And Ensign Jordan.
Hi.
What?
Hi.
What's an ensign?
We're not doing this again, PM. We did it last week. We can't
did?
do it again.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh my god. I'll post the picture for you again.
Okay.
There you go. It's not a flag. Oh my god. Lord right. Jesus, how's everyone doing this wonderful week?
I'm waking up.
I've had a full week.
I'm an accidental criminal.
Yeah, accidental.
I swear it was an accident.
I'm sure it was an accident.
All
right.
right.
Let me hear about your full week.
Let's hear it.
All right, so my week started off with going to see Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
We're a fake Venom podcast.
That was a lot better movie. It was like a 7 compared to the 4 the original was.
It's fucked up. I can't believe you diss Eminem like that.
Woody Harrelson did the most overacting I've ever seen a single actor do in a live-action role.
Was he the one who was a kitty diddler, or was that a different one?
I think he might have defended a kitty diddler.
I think I'm thinking of Woody Allen.
You're probably thinking of Woody Allen.
I think I'm thinking of Woody Allen.
It has the best fuck drop in a single PG-13 movie.
Yo, fuck?
Do either of you care about spoilers?
No.
Spoiler warning for Venom. Let there be carnage. Skip ahead to 552 to avoid spoilers.
PM, do you care?
Not really. not really.
So at the end of the movie, after Eddie beats Carnage and Cletus Cassidy,
Dude, spoiler.
Cletus Cassidy is just laying on the floor with Carnage separated, and after Venom eats the Carnage symbiote, Eddie has a quote-unquote heart-to-heart with Cletus, and after, like, he has a bit of sympathy for Cletus, Venom puts back on the mask and goes, "Fuck this guy!" and then just eats Cletus Cassidy.
Oh.
It's a lot better in the moment than how I described it, but...
Yeah, I would assume so, because that sounded really
that sounds
flat.
pretty funny. I'm just picturing it in my mind, and it sounded pretty funny.
It's the singular fuck that they say in the movie, which makes it a lot better.
Was that your full week? Is that what you wanted to...
And then...
There was a doo-doo.
I got food poisoning on yesterday.
And how are
I
you
saw
now?
a tweet about it.
I was shitting my brains out the entire day until I quite literally had nothing left in my body to make shit out of. So all it was doing was just dripping liquid by the final shit at work.
Yeah, I've been there.
That's about right.
Been there, done that.
So I got to leave work early and come home.
That's pretty good, at least.
I also had the hardest day of work at my current job on Friday night.
Oh.
I'm the only busser at this restaurant, and we were on...
Yeah.
And it's my responsibility to make sure the bar is also stocked at all times. I did not have time to stock the bar ever during that night. And we were behind all night as well. So that was really hard to do all week. And that's about it as of now. Oh, I also narrowly avoided having to clean up piss. Because I went to clean up a table today. And a server came up to me saying, I just cleaned this table up. Turns out that the little girl sitting here was just sitting in piss the entire time.
Sounds about right. That sounds like kids.
Yeah.
Especially at restaurants.
Oh, and speaking of kids, it's Halloween, which means at several points you might hear my dogs barking, because kids are out getting candy.
It's okay. Our editor's good at his job.
Is he?
I don't know. Are you?
Oh, let me just say, for the newest episode, for episode 6, I've been trying this new thing with your guys' audio, because I have this big old fuck off mixer preamp combo thing, so it does a lot of the editing for my audio for me in real time. And you guys, I'm gonna slap their shit into Audacity again, just do some noise removal, do some compressing, you know. I just tried this thing now where I've compressed your audios down to where it's really, really, really quiet, where it all matches the lowest point in your audio tracks, and then amplify it so everything gets amplified together and it sounds good. But the problem there is it also grabs everything fucking else that was very quiet.
Oh, so all of my fucking all the audio of you guys coming through my headphones.
That was coming through quite a bit. I did a noise reduction twice, and then you sounded really tinny, so I had to switch back to a different version that I edited. And Jordan, like, the beginning is eating a cinnamon roll, and I hear, like, I'm like, oh, my ass, oh, I'm twitching so bad, oh my god,
What?
I want to fucking strangle you.
Why was your asshole twitching?
Does your asshole not twinge when someone, like, chews in your ear?
No.
No.
It's a saying. It's not an actual thing. My asshole isn't actually shaking.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat my stolen cookie now.
What kind of cookie is it?
It's a
Protein cookie.
Dark chocolate chip protein cookie, vegan, gluten free. I'm only gonna take like 2 bites because it's like fucking 4 servings out of this big bastard.
You're a big bastard.
I am. I'm trying to work on it.
There anything else to the editing thing?
How many animals do you have, Jordan?
4.
Why are you Dr. Doolittle? Are you Ace Ventura?
I feel like Dr. Dolittle and Ace Ventura have much more animals than that.
4's still a lot.
I'm pretty sure Ace doesn't actually own any animals.
He's got a monkey.
Yeah, that's all he has is one monkey.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen Ace Ventura in like 8 years.
I haven't seen it in a long time. It was on TV.
Same.
I think today, actually. I didn't watch it, though. I was editing. All fucking day.
Oh, my coffee tweet went up.
So, PM, how was your day?
My day just started. Like, literally,
I
woke up 40 minutes ago at this point. I guess I can transition straight into cheat meal. Mainly because I attempted to get a cheat meal yesterday. And ended up just not having one.
Oh.
Okay, so I have a question for y'all. Has watching something bad happen to somebody else, despite nothing actually happening to you, has negatively impacted you?
Yes.
I think, like, I can have, like, that event stick in my mind or something, and it'll, like, get to me sometimes. And that's about as far as that can go, I think.
So, yesterday, I received an email from Domino's saying, hey, your points are about to expire. I'm like, points? What fucking points? So I go to Domino's and log in my account, and I'm like, oh shit, I have a fucking free pizza from Domino's.
Based?
Because when you order enough times, you get a fucking free pizza. I'm like, fucking, I'm swimming in free food. First McDonald's, now Domino's? Hell yeah. So I set up my thing for a fucking free medium pizza. So I just grabbed like a fucking pepperoni and what was it? Like bacon pizza, because it's only 2 topping. And everything goes fine. The only thing that I have to pay is delivery. Actually, no, I didn't even have to pay for delivery because I had a fucking coupon code for free delivery. So it was just a straight up free pizza all around. The only thing that I had to do was potentially tip my driver. He didn't give me the chance. So when I order food, before the food shows up, I'm always waiting at the bottom of the stairs. So all I need to do is just open and be like, hey, I'm here, give me my food. Because despite living in a 2-apartment the household, they always ring the wrong doorbell. Despite our doorbells being clearly marked and displayed, they always ring the wrong doorbell. So to avoid that hassle, I just go downstairs and wait for my food.
That's fair.
So the dude shows up. This fucking... It looked like Mario from the Mario movie mixed with... Carl, what's that one fucking famous old porn star? Ron Perlman?
Ron Jeremy?
Ron Jeremy, there you go.
Ron Perlman?
Ron Perlman?
No, I didn't say that.
I don't think Hellboy's done porn.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy mixed with fucking Mario from the Mario movie shows up like super fast, like he was right at my doorstep. But here's the thing: in order for me to open my door, he needs to get off the doorstep. So I crack open the door just a little bit, being like, "Hey, bud, could you back up?" He doesn't hear me. I thought he heard me, so I just pushed the door open, and him with my pizza in both of his hands takes a step back once he realized that the door's opening, but walks into a dog that's walking behind him. So somebody with their fucking dog just walking along trips over the dog and falls backwards with my pizza in hand. So he falls flat on his back and my pizza lands flat face down in the box. Now I'm of course worried because I'm like, oh no, my pizza. And then I'm like, oh no, are you okay? Because he was a big guy and he took a big tumble. So I'm like, hey dude, are you okay? He's like, yeah, no problem. He gets up and he hands me my pizza and I'm like, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this fucking pizza. And he goes, no, why not? I open the box and nothing's on the pizza. It is crust and sauce. Everything else is attached to the fucking roof of the box. I'm like, buddy, there's no pizza here. I mean, all the components of a pizza are here, but I pay for it to be put together. So please take this back and bring me another one. And he goes, okay, yeah, sure, no, fine, no problem. And he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So I come back up to my apartment, And I'm like, so do I call them? Do I just wait? What do I do? So I decide to just wait. So I go about doing my thing, and then 40 minutes goes by, and I'm like, I don't think they're making my fucking pizza. So I call in to the Domino's that I ordered at, and I told the dude what happened, and the guy on the phone goes, oh, no, we delivered that pizza. That pizza's gone. I'm like, no, you fucking didn't. No, I did not get any pizza. No pizza was handed to me. Well, I mean, parts of a pizza were handed to me, but like the full completed piece of a pizza was not handed to me. So then I hear him yell in whatever language he's speaking, it was definitely not English, to, I assume, the driver in the background. And I'm hearing like stuff being thrown. It sounded violent. It sounded like domestic abuse happening on the other side of the phone. And the dude eventually comes back onto the phone with me and says, "Don't worry, sir. We'll get you your pizza free of charge." I'm like, damn sure right, it's free of charge. It was free of charge to begin with. He says, "Don't worry, you'll get your pizza soon." I'm like, okay, cool, fantastic. So I hang up the phone, and then I'm just waiting, and waiting, and waiting.
Oh my god.
And I'm doing something. I think I'm watching Ustream at this point, Carl. And then I realize the fucking hour's gone by, and there's still no pizza, no phone call, no nothing. So I call back in to the pizza place. The phone rings once and then gets hung up. Like, okay, let me try calling again. The phone rings once and then gets hung up. I'm like, are they avoiding my calls now? I call again, it rings once, they hang up. I'm like, no fucking way. One more try. I call again, it rings twice, they hang up. I'm like, okay, I'm upset. Despite me not losing any money in today's transaction, I'm still somehow at a negative. Because, first off, I'm still hungry. I haven't eaten in like 3 hours. After the point of me wanting to be like eating after being hungry. And I'm negative like the 60 points that I needed for a fucking free pizza. But no actual dollar value was lost out of my pocket today, at least.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's cheat meal this week.
You see, I actually have a redemption for DoorDash.
No.
Because last night, while I was drunk off my ass, I was like, I'm gonna place my order at McDonald's to get a burger and nuggets. And they actually it went through and they actually delivered it. No, it wasn't like last week.
Oh,
I was very excited, very happy about that.
I was gonna say during that Popeyes thing, I'm pretty sure that's not on DoorDash and more on fucking Popeyes themselves for just
that one was
100%
on Popeyes themselves.
Fuck them.
I mean, all of them were pretty much not on DoorDash's end, except for like the guy's app not working correctly for whatever reason when I tried to sign.
Unless the dudes are opening up the bag and just eating half of the food and putting it back.
Fortunately, that's never happened to me yet.
Never happened to me either. I've only ordered off of Uber like twice.
I've been waiting for the day where I get one of those meme texts of just like funny food I ate, and I'm like, what? And they just send me a picture of an empty bag.
I eat chicken Tinder.
I hungry, I eat. And I'm like, no, you no eat. You get yourself something with the money I gave you, motherfucker.
Mario Party came out.
I hate Mario Party. It's the fucking worst. Can I talk about my week, Jordan? You trying to rush us along and other things?
Sorry.
Jordan?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Who's the captain of this fucking podcast, Ensign?
Talk about your week.
So Mario Party came out.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew he had... Jordan, what do you fucking think? He's been sitting at home all day with his fucking broken ass back.
That's true.
Well, I go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, you do go back to work tomorrow.
And our rent was raised. I learned that Monday. Rent's going up in December. Not in December, in January to $2,200 a month. But you know, that's just how life is sometimes.
I hate the New York housing market.
I do too. I hate it a lot.
I mean, that's like that everywhere. I remember the last apartment that I had lived in. I lived there for like 5 years. Every single year, my rent was getting increased to the maximum amount possible within the legal limit. It's like this motherfucker wanted money bad, and I'm like, you came to the wrong person asking for money.
You know, I mean, to be fair, this is like a 2-bedroom apartment, and we only paid like $1,700 every month for it, and that's like very cheap considering every other area around here is $2,500 to $3,000 for a fucking 2-bedroom.
Hey Carl, you want to move in? I'm paying $1,300 for 2-bedroom.
Shit. I mean, it's tempting. I don't want to live in Canada. You see how much you got to pay for video games over there? It's crazy. It's highway robbery.
Yeah, but you get... Oh, well, no. I was about to say you get paid in American, but as soon as you move over here, you be paid in Canadian.
Yeah.
So don't worry about
it.
But also healthcare.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
here's the thing about healthcare
but...
in Canada. Healthcare here is great. Fantastic, right? There are several things that our free healthcare do not cover. Mainly your pets. If your pets are sick and dying, fuck them. Pay out the ass or let them die. Dental care does not fall under healthcare, so if your teeth
Why is dental so, like, different to healthcare?
Because...
money.
I want to say it shouldn't be about money because it's still a part of your fucking body. It still needs to be worked on. But I guess to the doctor world, I guess it's more cosmetic if you're taking care of your fucking teeth. But if you're a loud-about motherfucker like Mehdi who doesn't take care of his teeth at all...
Don't talk bad about our executive producer.
And you know, you're ruthless, toothless like fucking Mehdi. You just... It's like, well, if you had taken better care of your teeth, you wouldn't have to be paying out the ass for it.
Mehdi's teeth are fine.
I know Mehdi's... okay, Jordan, this is a bit like a decade long ago. Carl, Mehdi, and I think it was Female Sky were at a con, and they Skyped me at the time, back when everyone used Skype, on their fucking, like, PSP Vita, and it was such low, shitty quality. And when Mehdi came on camera and he started talking, it was so bad and pixelated, it looked like Mehdi's teeth were all, like, brown and fucked up, and that's where the bit came from. And I've been making fun of Mehdi's teeth for years, and Mehdi's teeth are fine. They're
every time Mehdi messages me, just like, why is PM so mean to my teeth? What did I do to PM?
Literally nothing. All he did was talk on a fucking shitty quality Vita Skype call, and that's how the bit was born.
Every time, does PM hate me? No, he doesn't.
I love Mehdi. If I didn't love Mehdi, I wouldn't talk about him and his bad teeth so much.
Oh, so PM.
Yes.
You know how I love to run really bad bits that then turn into real things?
What now?
All right, Carl, talk to me about Cookie Run.
So Cookie Run Kingdom is a video game that exists. Listen.
Yeah?
Look.
I'm listening. Mm-hmm.
Dylan, our dear friend Dylan, sent me a message the other day, literally during Casey's stream. Our good friend Casey Excellent. And was just like, yo, check out this cookie, though. No, I didn't even say that. Just sent me a picture of her. All she fucking did. I'll show you the exact... Sent me...
Is that the one with the fat ass?
This one. A different one with a fat ass.
Why do they all have fat asses?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I hate this.
So it's childbearing hips for all the cookie semen to go into.
And I was like, you know, fine. I'll download it. I'll see what it's about. And then she was like, yeah, don't forget that almond cookies voiced by Ray Chase. And I was like, fuck.
Who?
Man, that's real good. And then it was like, oh, hey, you have a chance to pull pumpkin pie cookie. And I went, oh, that's really cute.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's actually cute. I hate it.
It's really cute. I got her in my first pull.
Of course, of course you did. That's how gotchas work.
Gotchas work.
Whatever the newest banner thing. When you start playing a game, it's like, oh, you got the thing. Might as well keep playing to get more of the things.
They've given me so many free gems. I haven't needed to do jack shit.
Yeah,
it's
that's
incredible.
That's how every new gacha game works. Yeah, that's how it always starts. That's how.
And then I did a single pull, and I got parfait cookie, and I was like, "What is this thing?"
Ew.
I actually hate this. It reminds me of our good friend Kat, and I hate it. And I want to put it in the ground.
Don't be mean.
Oh,
I mean, she kind of deserves it because she called. I think what did she call pizzas? Was it that she called pizzas cookies or not pies?
Something like that, yeah. Something fucking stupid like that. That sounds about right. All of our opinions about food are dumb and wrong. Fucking mind-numbing. But, I mean, it feels like this game, they wanted to do so much and didn't quite know what it should focus on.
Well, this is like the third game in the series, isn't it? Because it started off as a runner.
Yeah, it started off as a runner, which is still available. You can still go play the Infinite Runner, and it's, you know, it's one of those. That's where the first fat-bottomed girl is. And then, I don't know, there's one that's a puzzle game, I guess. If you like puzzle games, I guess that's fine. And then the kingdom one is like, all right, here's your kingdom, build it up, get some materials. Here's an air balloon you can send your cookies on for adventures. There's apparently a train that you can get treasures from. There's like a tree where you have to grant their wishes of, we need these materials. And I go, I'm making them right now. Why do you specifically need these other than to bleed my supply dry, you fucking leeches?
Yep. That's how they work.
And like the story mode of, oh, we've got to go find this crown, which they forget about within the first 4 missions, and instead go, let's go visit this place. Let's go over here. Hey, look over there. And it's fine. I've played worse gacha games in my life.
Yeah, I was going to say, is the game actually fun to play?
It has the same issue as Union Cross, where the gameplay is, all right, it's just a bunch of battles that you don't really control. Like, you just press auto and let it roll because you know you've got good things going, and you just move them from point A to point B. But the battle sections are like, they run infinitely, but there are points where it becomes the infinite runner where you have to jump and get the coins, and then it stops being that. And it's very sporadic when it decides to do that. Because you'll go like 10 missions without having to do it, and then all of a sudden, all right, go jump, get those coins. And I'm like, what are these useful for? They don't do anything. And they never told me.
All right,
as far as I know.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw you tweeting about Cookie Run the other day, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna download this just so I can have a bit for the podcast. And I unfortunately never did. I was going to continue on with the bit, but now hearing you explain what the game is, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Fuck this bit. I'll continue playing fucking balloons with Jordan.
Oh yeah, speaking of balloons.
No, please, it's such a bad bit.
It's not a bit. I got balloons on my phone, so I've been grinding it even harder.
Yeah, that's how it started, right? Started on the phone.
Technically, it started as a Flash game.
Oh well, yeah.
But it's Bloons Tower Defense 6 is a mobile game ported to Steam.
I hate you.
Why do you hate me?
Is it any different on the phones? Like, does the phone version get shit first?
I don't think. Nah.
Oh, okay.
Like, they both have the Halloween event going right now. I think they're both synced up.
So I started today just like writing the quote unquote high, I guess, of my stream last night for quote unquote Halloween. Oh, today's Halloween. Hey everyone. It's Halloween when we're recording this.
Despite us recording our Halloween episode 2 weeks ago, we are now recording on Halloween proper.
That's pretty funny.
This episode is coming out on the fucking
second week of November.
The 9th of November, so
awesome.
It'd be really out of season to do it this week.
That's fucking funny.
Whatever.
But I started today just like, oh, you know, I'm gonna just like... What was I doing earlier today?
My cat is attacking my mic stand.
Please tell your cat to stop. I don't want to edit that.
She's on my lap now.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of your cat. With my lips and my hand. In a petting motion. I'm saying I'm gonna pet your cat.
So anyway, Mario Party came out.
Talk to me about Mario Party. Is it a good one?
It's the best one they've made.
Yay! They broke the trend.
The online works perfectly unless you have 2 people on the same console for some reason.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, it was funny.
Like on KZ's birthday stream, at one point he tried getting Dan in on his console with 2 other people online. It started chugging hard. As soon as he had 3 people in the room that were online, it ran perfectly.
Oh yeah, Superfan Dan, I know that guy.
Superfan Dan of the podcast.
I think he does things.
We can't steal this bit. We can't do it. No.
What about
We're already chomping at so many bits right now.
Yeah, but we need to be original. We need our own bits.
I have my bit. My bit's Cook Your Own Kingdom. Look at that pumpkin pie.
Yeah, and we have balloons, so don't shit on our bit.
But balloons is bad.
Yeah,
no,
and
it's
so
not.
is Cookie Run.
I mean, it's debatable.
Look, we have great bits on this podcast. All right, we have we have me.
Venom?
We have Venom. We have me not being a criminal for real. For real, I'm not a criminal. Ignore this half-eaten cookie on my desk. We have cheat meal. We had Nick Jonas, the Nick Jonas bit. You see, we're doing fine. We don't need anybody else's bit. We don't need super fans.
I finally mailed PM's bat knob to him this weekend.
I got so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad.
So I wasn't the one putting in the info for the shipping thing. I just showed the info to the UPS lady and she filled it in.
Okay, you did not tell me that. You said you just told them the info. You didn't say anything about showing it to them.
I read your name to her and then I showed the shipping, the address info.
Was my name not on the shipping info at all?
I don't think she really read that part.
Clearly not, considering what the fucking recipient's name is. Carl?
Yeah?
We've known each other for a decade. Can you please type in general how you think my name is spelt?
All right, sure, yeah. It's that, right?
My full name. Do the full name.
Oh, yeah.
And for real, don't bit me right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you're almost as wrong as the other lady.
Is it one L?
Yes, it is one L. It's not Philip, it's Philip. And it is not Mendez with a Z, nor is it Philip Mendez. It's Mendes. It's Des. It's always been Des.
They spelled Mendez.
All these years, I thought you had a Z.
No, this was a bit for years that I never had a Z in my name.
Can't believe KZ lied to me.
Yeah, I hope I actually get my package and it's not fucking shipped off to Philip Mendez.
It's addressed to your address.
I know,
that's
but
the only thing that matters.
I know, but the dude could show up and be like, "Are you Philip Mendez?" And I'm like, "No, I'm Philip Mendes." It's like, okay, well, this clearly isn't for you. Bye. And there goes my knob.
I once got a package addressed to me where the name was Jordan Undertale. You'll be fine. Get no backstory to that.
No, of course not. I don't want any. I should have given you the fucking demon name that KZ gave me on one of his fucking SMT playthroughs. It's like, well, what was it? Moondouge. Moondouge.
Hey everybody, this is your captain speaking. Just cutting in real quick to get, just do the usual little song and dance that we usually do around this time. Thank you all for listening to this episode of DipShips. I hope you're all enjoying it. Please remember to follow us on Twitter if you don't, at DipShipsPod. You can also follow us all individually at The Calamity Carl, at EXPayline, and at GFPPM. Don't forget that we're not only available wherever you're listening to it currently, but we're available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and our video version over on YouTube, where you can see different little video clips and other little things put in for the sake of the video and such. Thank you to @Vitizen on Twitter for our wonderful theme song, Starbird, and to Shibuya Gato and Shore Art for our wonderful art assets like our logo, the thumbnail, and a bunch of other things. And don't forget, if you have any questions or any topics, for us to talk about or answer or anything like that, send them over to DipShipsPod at yahoo.com, DipShipspod, or respond to the tweet our intern puts out every Sunday. But he better be putting them out. He's gonna get a flogging. We got some stuff in the works. It's probably gonna be up by next episode. So by episode 8, it'll probably be up and running. So make sure you again keep an eye on the Twitter for any info about that. And that should be everything. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The show has plenty of boats. And the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where 4 friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, BioRoxas, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too, at patreon.com/millenniummike. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there!
Tim, you should grow your hair out really long so you look like Dougal.
I actually am in the process of growing out my hair. It is...
You're fucking so disgusting.
What? I've done it before. My hair's been down between, like, past my shoulder blades. Right now, it's just past my the top of my spine. It needs more growing out, though. It's at
the hair's not going to protect your spine.
I know. I'm very aware. My hair's to the point where it's long enough to tie in a ponytail, but the front, like where my hairline is, isn't long enough to actually stay tied to the ponytail. So it just like falls out and is just like hanging inconsiderably. To the point where, like, I forget that the hair's hanging, so I just see, like, a single, like, a couple strands of hair hanging down in front of my eye line, so I think it's like a bug attacking me, so I get scared of my own hair. That's happened so many times.
Oh, my God.
I tried putting my hair in a ponytail this week, but I have a problem where my hair is so fucking thick that if I put my hair in a ponytail when it's wet, as it dries,
Don't
it'll
do it
start
while it's wet. Forehead? Never do it while it's wet.
I learned that. But it is so thick that when it dries, it expands and it will fucking explode out of the hair tie that I have.
Yeah, don't... Always go and dry. Never do it wet.
Oh.
In context of hair. In context of hair.
Yeah.
No one take that out of context.
No, of course.
No one.
Oh, it's only been half an hour? I'm ready for a fucking boat fact. I'm so tired.
No, it's been 40 minutes.
We've been going for 40 minutes.
Okay.
It's probably edited down to less than that.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm done. Oh, I beat Inscryption.
Cool. Oh, nice. How'd you like it?
Like, for Inscryption is fantastic. I cannot talk about it, like, whatsoever. It's one of those games where it's like, oh, there's a lot more to this. Inscryption is so good that it is in contention for, like, my game of the year this year. It is
Wow.
It is really, really stellar. It's one of the best card games that I played in the last, like, 10 years. 10, 15 years.
Everyone I've seen play it makes it look like the game is really fucking good, so.
And here's the thing. Everybody that you've seen play it has probably only played the first part. If I can compare Inscryption
Oh, no,
to
trust
anything...
me, I know about the whole rest of it.
Oh, okay, good. The only way that I can describe Inscryption without spoiling it is...
Did you just say without end spoiling it?
I don't know. I'm saying words. I forget. Is I can probably closely...
Oh my god.
I've been awake for an hour. I can relate it to Okami, where it's like, oh, this is a fantastic point for the game to end, and then it keeps going for an entire other game, and then it happens again, and then it continues on for another fucking game.
So Inscryption 2 and 3 are in Inscryption.
I mean, hell, it can go up to Inscryption 6. Cause it changes in such a way where it's like it's not a full game, it's like a demo to a game toward the end. I'm like, oh shit, this is cool. I want more of this. Can I have more of this? No, we're gonna cut you off like right when it's about to get good and then give you another demo real quick. So that's why it says it goes up to like Inscryption 6. But yeah, Inscryption's fantastic. Please play Inscryption.
Everything I've seen about it looks real fucking good, so I'm gonna have to get that at some point I'm able to.
Here's how much I love Inscryption. So I'm a cheap ass, and I'm currently struggling to pay rent this month. So I pirated Inscryption. As soon as I get paid, I'm going to Steam and buying Inscryption. That's how much I love Inscryption.
There you go. That's why pirating games is good, actually. Because when you end up liking a game enough, it's just, all right, I'm going to go support them. I'm going to go make sure I buy everything I can.
Also, I want achievements.
Yeah, I mean,
that's fair. That's also a thing. Yeah, Inscryption's fantastic. Please play it.
That reminds me of, what fucking game was it? Dead Winter or something? Not Dead Winter. I think the Best Friends played it at one point when they existed.
Like Neverwinter Nights? Something like that?
Something like that, yeah. The one where you're like a guy in the woods in a cabin trying to survive. It's like a horror game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like from a top-down perspective.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where the creators were just like, you can go and fucking pirate the game if you want. We'll give it to you ourselves for free. And if you like it, you can go buy it for whatever price. That's the shit I love.
Meanwhile, there's still companies in like Japan where it's like, oh, don't stream our game. No. You're going to make people not want to buy it. Oh. I cannot tell you how many times over the years since I've been watching Let's Plays where I have watched a Let's Play and gone out and bought the fucking game, mainly because I didn't like the way the Let's Player was fucking playing it. It's like, no, you're not playing it the way that I would play it. I'm going to buy this myself so I can play it the way I play it.
I've had those moments where it's like, oh yeah, this looks pretty fun. I like the way that this looks. And then just being, after like an hour, like, man, I would do it this way instead of this way. I gotta go get this game now. That's it. I gotta play it the way I want to.
I nearly bought Enchanted Arms for the fucking PS3 because the idiot motherfucker that I was watching LPing it back in the day was playing it in like, this is not how you play RPGs. I'm gonna go out and fucking buy it and play it. And then I continued watching him play it. I'm like, oh, this game is awful. Never mind. I'm not buying this shit. Yeah.
Let's Plays are how I got into a lot of my favorite franchises. So
yeah, same here.
Like if I didn't watch a Let's Play of Wind Waker back in the day, I probably wouldn't be a Zelda fan.
I've watched so many LPs of the Zelda games, and that's like the one franchise that I'm like, yeah, I don't need to play this.
It's not for everyone.
I've only played like Zelda 1, what's the one with the egg for the Game Boy?
Link's Awakening,
and the demo of fucking of Wind Waker. That's it. No, isn't Link's Awakening the one for the SNES?
No.
No, that's Link to the Past.
Link to the Past, right. Why are you adding an egg to my inventory?
Okay, so this is a bit I've been doing, and I couldn't tell you why.
Okay.
Whenever someone mentions an egg, I've been adding them and just saying, egg added to your inventory.
What is the purpose of this bit?
There is no purpose to the bit. It makes me laugh. So I couldn't tell you why.
So this is a bit created by you and only
for me.
and only for you. Only for you.
Only
the worst
for
kind
me.
of bit.
The one where it makes me and only me laugh.
Is this a reference to something?
Nope.
What is wrong with it? What is wrong with it?
Carl just finds egg funny.
Carl, are you okay? Do we need to talk?
No.
Do we need to talk?
I haven't been okay in so long.
Are your ovaries rotting so you're like trying to pass them off? trying to throw your eggs to other people before they rot?
No. Oh my god. No, eggs are just funny.
Are they? Like, what egg are we talking about? Are we talking standard chicken? Are we talking about ovaries? Are we talking about ostrich?
Well, I wouldn't go so far as ovaries. But I would say just like bird eggs are really funny.
I mean, the only thing funny that I find about bird eggs is the hole that they come out of.
It's pretty true, yeah.
That is their cloaca, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Don't talk about cloacas.
Hey, we have the cloaca guy famous on our podcast. Imagine that.
World famous cloaca man himself.
And then he got fucking banned and ruined his success.
I'm so sorry.
When I first met Carl, his first message was the cloaca guy.
Yeah. It's better than the first message I sent to a lot of other people, which is just, what if I hurt you? I think that was the first thing I said to both Alto and Kat.
I'm not gonna lie, Jordan. I had talked to you like 4 or 5 times until one time I talked to KZ, and he's like, "Yeah, Jordan's the cloaca guy." I'm like, "Jordan's the cloaca guy? I love that guy." I had talked to you like 5-6 times by then already.
Do we have any questions?
Want to go to questions already?
I mean,
It's about that time.
Our week's done. Do we want to get into gaming news or any sort of news? Is there news other than Mario Party's out?
They made a normal ghost type.
They did?
Yeah, that new
You haven't
Zora.
seen?
No, I haven't. Show me.
Oh,
Show me.
Hisuian Zorua.
I've been completely clean on Pokemon for a while. The last thing of the Arceus game that I saw was like Pokemon posted like this found like almost horror-esque like found footage video on Twitter.
That was it's the announcement for those.
It's disgusting.
What's wrong with it?
What do you mean it's disgusting?
I mean, the small ones is Zora, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zora's cute, but then that evolved. Is there like a non-in-game shot of this?
Hold on, I got it right here.
But then the evolved form just looks gross. It looks like it's got a fucking... Okay, that looks a little better.
They're ghosts. In standard Pokemon procedure, their lore is incredibly fucked.
Yeah, of course.
After being shunned by humans, Zora migrated to Hisui, but they were unable to survive the harsh environment. Their lingering souls were reborn in this ghost-type form through the power of their malice.
Oh, so they migrated to the cold, died in the cold, and then were reborn as ghost Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're immune to like 3 types.
Yeah. I don't love it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in love with it.
Oh, I think it's stellar.
I'm happy that there's finally a normal ghost type. I think the only ghost type left that's not like dual type is rock, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, because I don't think Cursula is a rock ghost. I think it's just ghost.
It's either like ghost or ghost water, and we have like a lot of those.
Yeah. Actually, a lot. I think there's only really the Jellicent line.
Yeah, a lot. That's technically 4 if you want to be technical about it.
I mean, I guess.
Because
Cursula's just ghost
Pringles
type.
and Miss Pringles.
Yeah, Galarian, Corsola, and Cursula are both just ghost type.
You could have made them. You could have made them rock. They look like rocks. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Isn't dead coral just basically a rock at that point anyway? Like, come on, give me a rock.
So let's see. As far as questions go, I was on the page, and then I searched for Zorua and Zoroark. So you've fucked me once again, PM.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Mop Drive asks us, if there were a term you could change the meaning of NFT to, what would it be? Carl, please don't say nice fucking tits.
That's what I was just about to say. That I was literally just about to say nice fucking titties.
Nice fucking titties.
Nice fucking titties.
Hey, Carl was the only one who wasn't supposed to say that. You gotta think of something else.
That's shit. No foot traffic.
All right.
Put it on a sign.
I'll take it.
Ali asks, PM, why are you a cartoon character?
Listen, I got nothing. Because here's the thing. Ever since Phil reacted to me saying a hot dog was stolen out of my hand by a seagull, people, because he called me a cartoon character then, and then ever since then, I think that was like 2-3 years ago at this point, people have been calling me a cartoon character. They say I'm a sitcom character. I deserve my own sitcom. I should write a book, blah, 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 blah. This has been my life for the last almost 35 years. I can't say what I am or am not. I'm just trying to live, man.
You're PM.
I am PM. I have been PM.
Mendaz.
Mundouge. I've just been living, man. And things just happen around me or to me that sound cartoonish, but they are not. To that person in episode, I believe it was like 3 or 4, that left a comment on our podcast saying, I'm convinced that PM's a pathological liar. Buddy, I wish. I really wish I was. Mainly,
The fact that how you consistent all your stories are would mean that you were the smartest liar I would have ever met.
mainly for 2 reasons. I wish I was a liar for 2 reasons. One, because half of the awful... and here's the thing, I tell you the funny stuff. You haven't heard nearly as much as like the fucking sad stuff. What did I say?
Weird.
What? Heard? Backled me? Yeah, you haven't heard nearly as much as the sad stuff as the funny stuff. So like all of the funny stuff that I've told you has happened, unfortunately, negatively, most of the time. And 2, I wish I was a liar because that would make me far more creative than I actually am. I cannot RP. I don't have a creative bone in my fucking body, for the life of me. So everything that I tell you is 100% true, and I really wish it wasn't. I really wish I made more than half of the shit up. I wish yesterday's pizza was a lie. I wish my fucking McDonald's getting stolen was a lie. I wish me getting attacked by hawks was a lie. I wish Ghillie Suit Man was a lie. I wish a majority of the things that I've told over the past decade on the internet have been lies, and unfortunately, no, they're not.
Someone referring to you as a cartoon character reminded me of yesterday referring to our dear friend Nep as a cartoon character, and then saying, yeah, Nep, I'm pretty sure that half of you doesn't really exist. Like, I'm pretty sure that something's going on there. And then remembered, Nep is trans. I shouldn't end it at that because that sounds fucked. So then I had to roll it into, I'm pretty sure your dad is Roger Rabbit, and it led to a lot of confusion. And I was like, I don't know what I'm saying. I just didn't want to leave it at that because it felt weird. Your dad's Roger Rabbit now, Nep. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. What in the world is the beanstalk? Would you let this is from Alatos.
All right.
Would you let an of-age Leone, I guess that's the character's name, from the hit game Fire Emblem 3 Houses, have sex with your father?
Who?
All right, let me judge who's about to tap my dad's ass. Lee, how do you spell it?
Leonie.
Leone. Man, fuck my dad. Let me tap that. Like, move over, Dad. Short,
you know what? I agree with that.
Short ginger hair? Goddamn. Of age, right?
Yes.
Time skip.
Hell yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, even before time skip, she's like 19.
Oh. I didn't know.
It says, like, I'm looking at the wiki right now. It says, age 19 to 20 pre-time skip, and then 25-26 post-time skip, which is what I would prefer that. But
I'm seeing her in like a summer outfit where she's like in shorts. I'm like, the hell yeah, fuck my dad.
I agree.
Don't fuck
I don't
my
want
dad.
anyone to go near my dad.
That's fair.
Don't touch my dad. I don't like him. I don't want you to touch him. He'll get a disease. Fire Trooper asks, was there a time you had to use something or were using something and it stopped working at the worst possible time? I feel that has happened to many of us many times. The one that comes to mind for me was when I was going to drive to KFC one day for like on my dinner break at work, and my car radio decided it didn't want to exist anymore.
Back when I still drove a fucking minivan, I was dropping my sister off at cheerleader practice before I had to go to work, and as I was about to pull out of my school at the time, my car's transmission just died.
It's always cars. I was going to visit our friend Mehdi, our executive producer, and a couple of his old housemates, and we went to go to his barbecue place before I had to take my drive back up to New York. And this was in my old car, and it just flat out died when I was trying to back out. And I had to, like, sat there trying to get it to start for a good couple of minutes. I had to, like, turn off the AC, turn off the radio, just, like, silently, slowly creep towards their house.
For as long as I owned a car, which I believe it was, like, a little over 5 years, it never broke down on me, funny enough. I don't have any funny car stories of me back when I was driving, because... nothing bad ever happened to me in a car, thank God.
Well,
No.
there was one bad thing that happened in a car.
I mean, I had no control over that. I mean, I probably could have stopped it halfway through. When I woke up halfway through the drive, and I'm like, where are we going? Oh, Florida. I'm like, okay, cool. And then passed back out. I probably could have stopped it then and there, but I didn't. I was just so drunk and tired.
That's the trip where you swore off drinking, right?
Oh, no, I continued to drink after that for a while.
Oh.
Nice.
No, I forget when I stopped drinking. I think I haven't, like, drank to excess in, like, 5 or 6 years at this point.
Congrats. I do it almost every Saturday.
It just stopped feeling good at some point. Like, I'd say the last 30 or so times that I got drunk, I would be there in my drunken state being like, I don't like this. Why do I do this? I don't feel good. Why do I do this to myself? And then after 30 times of doing that, I went, I'm going to stop doing that. I think I haven't.
That's fair.
I think I haven't been drunk in, like, I think it was probably the last Christmas event that I went to, like 2 years ago at my family's place.
We have a question from my friend Jim. He says, hey guys, first time caller, long time listener. Wanted to get your guys' opinions on buying a Volvo Penta motor or a Merc Cruiser motor, stern drives, for a runabout. I'd look at getting one of the Volvo Penta forward drives, but I know PM has talked about his bad experience with those in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Please let me know soon, since I got to get some cargo to Miami by Thursday or my wife's hands will be cut off. Thanks and happy sailing. Jim from New Jersey.
You see, this is why you don't do that kind of work over the boat, because you'll end up with your wife's cut off hands. I don't know. I've had bad experiences with Volvo in the past. I'll get back to you on, hopefully by next week, what other replacement engine that you can that
I've
you
heard
could
good
go
things
with.
about Merc Cruiser.
Really? I mean, to each their own. But I have yet to have a good experience with it.
I mean, yeah, probably better than Volvo.
Oh,
Just saying what you told
definitely.
me?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely better for sure. Better than Volvo for sure. Thoughts, Jordan?
I don't know.
Fucking,
I don't have an
opinion.
Our boat fact man has nothing to say about. All right, fuck him.
I lost track of the plot.
Motherfucker, I don't know what the plot's about, and yet I'm participating. I drove the plot to the side of a mountain and crashed, and we're still doing fine.
Jimmy asks, absolute worst thing you've seen online, shitting dick nipples. I've seen worse than that, but I'm going to say that one for everyone's safety.
Carl's cheese nipples.
I was about to say cheese nipples. God damn it!
The fuck? There's no way that's the worst thing either of you's fucking seen.
No, it isn't, but it's the first thing that came to mind. Here's the fucked up thing. The first two things that came into my mind were your cheese nipples and Casey's pepperoni nipples. Those are the two things.
Damn, y'all gonna make a whole ass pizza.
Yeah, I know. We're close. Jordan, I need you to grab some I need you to grab some fucking pizza dough and just put it on your nipples and post it for the internet. And then
We need sauce.
and then no, here's where I come in. Then I'm gonna get some fucking ragu and spread it all over my nipples. Oh, I guess we need a veggie. I guess we'll get Mehdi to get some, like, I don't know, some mushrooms and put it on his titties.
Oh, the world's sexiest pizza.
It's definitely the world's somethingest pizza. I wouldn't call it sexy.
I would.
But my real answer is just any kind of
Balto edit.
like not Well, there's some that are really bad. just the fucking random. This is really hard. The off-limits fetishes, let's say. The shit that only the most degenerate of degenerates would get off to.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
I sit back and wonder, like, how people got into their own fetishes. Because, Carl, I believe you're aware of this person. We're not going to name any names. But we used to know a person back in the day who got into vor because of a scene from the original Jack and Daxter.
Who is this?
Gonna cut this out.
Who?
Okay, you might not. I believe you were there at the time. It was a part of like Female Sky's group, or he was associated. I don't think he was like an actual main part of the group, but he was in Skype calls a bunch. Yeah, it was this dude who got into who became a vorist. Is that how they're
Vorfile?
Vorfile. Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it makes it much worse.
Yeah, there's a scene in Jack and Daxter where Jack gets like eaten by a plant, and that like triggered.
That's what awoke it?
Yeah, that's what awoke it. That's what got him like, ooh, vor, eating people. I don't know. Yeah, that's what got him into vor.
In a PM.
Yeah.
You know that I have very awful bits.
Yes, if today's egg has described anything, yes, you do.
I had a bit for a while where I would, you remember our good friend Tonya?
Yes.
I would just go onto porn websites and search up vor and just send her pictures of vor and just be like, man, isn't that hot? Don't you like that? And she's like, why are you doing this to me? I'm like, because it's funny.
What's wrong with you?
It was the funniest shit.
I didn't think Pornhub would have vor.
Not Pornhub, no.
Oh, okay.
Different like little funny website. I mean, it probably does. I'm gonna be honest. People do a lot of weird shit.
I don't know. Pornhub went through a purge not that long ago, so it's like only the verified people are allowed on Pornhub now.
Let me throw this out here for a lot of you out there. If you think that vor is the worst thing that I could be talking about right now, you know fucking nothing.
Oh hell no!
No,
of course.
There's still like the people that are into like cutting dicks in half.
Yeah, there's like all that Pain Olympic shit. Here's the thing. So I peruse through websites, right? And I don't look, I look through one specific tag, but that...
You look through character tags and you accidentally stumble upon that kind of shit.
And not even like specific character tags, just like, I'm looking at the tags of this one show, right? Like I'm looking up this one show. And then, so nothing's filtered. Just everything tagged under that show is there. I have seen so much fart porn. It's ridiculous. They're just like, stop farting on people. That's not sexy.
Why are people into farts?
It's, oh my god. The amount of times I'd be like watching a porn video like, oh, this is pretty good. And then it's just, and I'm like, okay, all right, I gotta close this now.
The
person's just like, this is my farting video.
The only good farting porn video, which I don't even think could be described as porn.
Where are you going with this?
It's cake farts. It's cake farts. Everybody knows cake farts.
Cake farts.
I don't know what cake farts.
Cake farts is fucking funny. It's just two women who've just started farting on a cake, and that's the whole video. It's really funny.
Now, farts are funny. They are not attractive.
No, not in the slightest.
Here's the thing. Farts make me fucking howl. I howl with laughter.
Like, have you seen video of it's a guy in a bathroom and he goes, "Oh, Krakatoa," and he just like,
I have not seen that one.
That one's really good.
Hold on.
Oh. Like, I joke about feet a lot. They were the most repugnant fucking things besides like someone's asshole that I could think of being attracted to.
I despise feet so much. I don't understand. Like, I physically don't understand how people can find feet attractive.
One of my friends is like, oh, there's the fucking video.
Krakatoa.
low and muffled, and then he lets out the Krakatoa and just destroys it. Just obliterated. Oh, God.
Oh, one of my friends is like very open about his foot fetish. And it's like, how could you? He literally one time showed me a screenshot of himself asking a girl, "Can I get a pic of those piggy wiggies, ma'am?" I was like, "What's wrong with you? You fucking freak of nature!"
I hate it so much.
This is so fucking funny. I'm like, how can you just do that?
Just like the terms that feet fetishists will use might be the worst of all time.
It's so fucking funny.
That's so gross.
That's like the fucking Easter egg image I keep posting. It's the funniest shit because someone legitimately gets off to it, and that thought is so fucking hysterical.
PM, I have one more video for you.
Oh.
It's this one.
Oh no!
The fact that it's loud enough that somebody outside is like, "Is everything okay?"
And that's a men's bathroom.
Yeah,
That's a woman's
you hear a
voice.
woman's voice going, "Is everything okay?" I remember one time. This was like in middle school. I had such fucking bad diarrhea one day. I spent like legitimately an entire period of time in the bathroom. And unfortunately, during one of my trips to the bathroom, the fire alarm went off, and this was and this wasn't like a test. This was like a legit fire that was happening inside the school. So everybody's being shipped off outside. Meanwhile, my teacher's banging on the fucking toilet stand, going, "We gotta go. The building's really on fire." And I'm like, "It's still coming out. It's still coming out." Like I'm having a Krakatoa of a time right now. And he's like, "If you don't pull up your pants right now, I am grabbing you, sticking you in the trash can, and lifting you outside."
I remember one time in middle school, I had to go to the bathroom real bad. I walked into one of the bathrooms where one of the stalls was missing a door, and I went, "You know what? No one's gonna walk in. I'm gonna go in that stall." You can tell where the story goes from there.
Yeah, You're an insane person.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, say it again?
Yeah, I used the stall in the bathroom that didn't have a door in middle school, and then I was like, "No one's gonna walk in. I'll be fine." Someone immediately walked in after I sat down, and just we locked eyes, and then they just backed out and left, and I was like,
"Okay,
well, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna switch stalls now."
You probably don't remember, but I need to ask: what position were your pants in? Were they down at the ankles or up
they were
at
at the
knees?
ankles?
Oh,
they were at the ankles. I was on the fucking bowl.
You fucked up.
You are an idiot.
Actually, quick question for y'all, because I'm interested now. When you're shitting, are your pants at your ankles or are they at your knees? Because I've never shat with my pants at my knees or at my ankles.
Ankles.
It depends. Sometimes they'll do knee, sometimes they'll do ankle.
Because here's the thing. Ever since that middle school story that I just told, I've always shat with my pants at my knees, just so I'm ready to go at a moment's notice. Just in case the building's ever on fire, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. If I'm at work, I'll have them go down to my knees. But if I'm like at home, I don't give a shit. They're dropping all the way down.
I need to know if I'm alone on this. When you're at home, do you sometimes need to just take all your clothes off when you're shitting because you're having a battle?
I was waiting for you. I was gonna fucking say, does anyone take their shirt off as a fucking joke, and then call you a freak if you said yes. Why do you take your fucking clothes entirely off to take a shit?
It's stressful.
Sometimes there is a crisis, and it feels like the only thing that you can do to get through the crisis is to just strip down to nothing. And for some for some reason it helps. It just helps. Sometimes I'll be wearing a shirt while shitting, and it'll be so intense that I don't even take the shirt off. I just pull it over my head. And just hide in the darkness, and for some reason the darkness helps. I've been there, Jordan. I know your pain. Don't worry.
Thank you, PM. I I think it might be some sort of psychological thing where, like, it feels like you're about to get in the shower or something.
I don't know. I don't think showering is going to help the cause at that point.
Holy shit.
I think it might be time for a boat fact.
Are we
Yeah,
done? Are we
it's about
done?
that time.
Are we done with the questions? Could do a couple
Yeah.
more. Okay. All right. Here we
So- According to upscalelivingmag.com, the best speedboat of 2020 is the Wally 48 Wally Tender X.
So we're getting sponsored by them, right?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you
I'm
better.
trying. I messaged the Wally 48 team. We're gonna figure out if we can get that.
PM, I want you to know that while we were sitting in here waiting for you, Jordan, at the top of his lungs, screamed, "I don't have a boat fact," and scurried to find something.
Motherfucker, you literally have one job.
I have.
Other than to live throughout the week and show up for the fucking podcast, your literal one job is to come up with a boat fact, and you have an entire week. Jordan, here's the thing. Here's the thing for you podcast listeners that don't know. We record for about an hour and a half, and then after we're done recording the podcast, we sit in the call and we goof around for a couple hours. Motherfucker, instead of looking up fucking houses in New York, you could be taking that time. Because here's the thing. Ever since this podcast started, the after call is literally these two depressing motherfuckers looking on the New York housing market, looking up houses for fucking Carl and Medi to move into, and Jordan, probably the most depressing motherfucker of all, just spending his entire time looking at houses in New York that he's not moving into. You can take that time. You could be taking that time to fucking look up your boat fact, but no, you're looking up houses you're not gonna move into. You idiot! You stupid motherfucker! One job, just one job, is to come up with a fucking boat fact.
Thank you all for listening to another incredible episode of DipShips. Glad you all could make it through. Hey, everyone. Thank you for supporting us. We've reached 1,000 consecutive downloads across all platforms.
Hey,
and
let's go.
Thank you.
Most
Really.
of our videos are at almost 1,000 views.
Actually, I want to point out a real milestone. Now this is for real. Episode 4, the racist symbiote, has our first dislike. Now, here's the thing. This is my headcanon. Somebody listened to that podcast and went, "There's no real racism in this podcast," and disliked the video. A real racist listened to the podcast hoping for some real juicy racism and went, "There's no racism here," and disliked the video.
I hope so.
That's
I
my
hope.
headcanon.
Oh, that's great. Don't forget, everyone, podcast Sink or Swim by word of mouth. So make sure you spread this podcast around with whoever you think...
Good point.
Thank you. Spread it around with anyone you think you'll like it. And I blacked out for a second.
My throat hurts. I yelled too much.
Thank you all. And
Tell if PM was legitimately angry. Yes.
thank you all, and we'll see you all in the nautical mile.
Goodbye, everybody.
Toodles.